Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm doing a video on Relisha Rudd. This is my first actual video on her energy, and I do have some things I'd like to talk about in regards to the reading itself and the outcome of what I will be doing. Sorry, I'm getting stuff and I'm writing it down. Okay. Now, so I did Relisha Rudd's tarot session, which I always do a tarot session, as you all know, the people that actually watch my channel frequently. And I do a tarot session for each spirit or each person that I work with, and I also do a spirit session for the passed on, the missing, the murdered, just as you all know, just so I don't have to repeat myself. Now, the one thing that bothers me is when I did the tarot session, it seemed like the reading was being manipulated in some sort of the aspect. It wasn't a reading for Relisha. It felt very common, almost, as people, as a person, we all like to have a certain life. We want to be happy. We want to have good income. We want to live in a nice house. We want to just experience life to the fullest. And that's what I was getting with her reading, so to speak. And I just knew that it was bull. I just felt this male tried to make the reading blissfully ignorant, so to speak, as if her life was so wonderful. I didn't get Relisha whatsoever in the reading, so I redid the reading. And instead of the Celtic cross that I usually do, I did a 4-card pull, which was past, present, immediate influence, and outcome, or hidden influence. And that one was more towards the energy, but even then, it still didn't feel a connection to her. I will feel the energy's connection to the reading that I do, and it's very odd because I don't feel a connection with a passed down soul, so to speak. I feel, it sounds very odd, the cards don't match the outcome, how my inner feeling is. My feeling in the gift that I have, it usually matches with the card readings. And this time, it doesn't match. This male who's speaking to me, I'm not sure who the hell he is, but he's very speakative. He speaks a lot when I do this reading today. And it just felt very not manipulated by him. It was more of a sense of trying to make something that it wasn't, I guess you could say. But I knew it wasn't for her. So it was really a confusion for me. My gut instinct is there's a whole lot more that's not being said here. There's hidden truths. There's obviously hidden truths. That's just plain obvious. But the words that I have that keep coming through are Relisha, confused, upheaval, outcome. I heard the word next to harbor. This is a male that keeps saying this. It's very odd because it's like he's almost overtaking Relisha, I guess you could say, if she's in the presence, and it's like almost as if he's guarding her from opening her mouth. Now, the odd part about that is almost as if I don't get she's passed, and I just, it's very odd. I've never gotten that to where a reading doesn't match the energy. So that's why I say a medium will know when they're being manipulated, because they'll figure it out very quickly. So when I did 4-card spread, I just felt like even then, and I barely did a whole chart. I think the making sense of this won't really come for me until the spirit session, because the last time I heard her, or heard that, when I heard Relisha's name being said, it was Relisha active. So that could mean her case is active, or what did he do with her? That's what I'd like to know. The male that took her, the person on my page that asked me to do her case said something to do. She's missing, possibly murdered. I don't know, but I'm feeling very odd about this case, because it's usually a common thing for me to match up my intuition with the tarot, and it didn't happen that way this time. So that's how I knew something was really off in the reading. But I'm going to give you the reading, the second reading that I did. For me, that would make a little bit more sense, but it also isn't hitting me here. There's like a disconnect, and I think once I start the session with her, it'll all come in. Things will be cleared up, so to speak. So the first card I got for the second reading, that was more, more realistic, I guess you could say. The Hermit is reversed. Past, or it's a past card. So stubbornness. This was the first card I pulled from the past. Stubbornness, lonely, and inability to communicate. That was the first card pulled. That was in reverse. So that was the past card that I placed. Ace of Coins. That was the second card. Material gain. The third card was in reverse. Strength card. Abuse of power, weakness, inability to hold true to one's convictions. And the fourth card was death, reversed. Now, when you see a death card, that doesn't always mean death. It can be death of a situation. You're having a bad week, and it could be, the death of your bad luck. It could be the death of, your past, and you're going to be, so to speak, reborn through trying to work in a better light, in a better way. But massive, when I saw the card, that's the only card that I felt a connection to with Relisha. So at first I felt a disconnect, and at the end of the second reading, I felt when I connected with the card automatically, and I just felt that was really something connected to Relisha, the death of it. Massive upheaval, a time for complete change, drastic change, fear of change, must accept the outcome. So that, I think, the only card is what I associated with. I did feel a very slight pull to it with Relisha. I didn't get much of anything else for that purpose. So when I do her spirit session, that's what I'm going to work on with her. And depending on what comes through, if I get a blank, Miss Relisha's alive somewhere, somehow, some way. If I get a first couple paragraphs, and she's gone, so to speak. I do want to say, a name that I know is on my Facebook page, and I know that's an actual person. And the few things that came through, like I said, while I'm sitting here, was parent, upheaval, cut short, next to harbor. That came from a male. Relisha, confused, upheaval, outcome, just an inability to hold true. Something's really off here, and I don't know if that's neglect. Yes, this is a male speaking. Check life. Okay. Well, until I speak with Relisha, I will speak, because I will speak in a way with her, and this male is giving me information. Father. Okay. I will not be taking information from male. Come on, sweetie, you can come sit next to Nani. I will not be taking any, I just feel like this man tried to make it look like her life was blissfully innocent, happy, great, and I don't get that. I don't get that, because I feel like if she's missing, her life was never blissful, it was never happy. So you can try to manipulate a medium, and some will catch it, some won't, but most will catch it very quickly in the readings. So that's that. This is the video for that. I did get a mail saying a name. Now this name is on, like I said, my Facebook reading page, and I heard a Shawana, if I said it, or it could be Shauna. I'm sorry. Goings. I heard that name, and I know that name is right on my Facebook page, so I definitely know. Here, sit in the chair. Okay, go on the trampoline.
Can you help me?
Yeah, 1 second. Get up and get it so you can jump. Give me 1 minute. Nani's doing this, okay? Okay, thank you.
Do you know if there are no ants?
No, there's none. So I'm going to be getting this taken care of so I can figure out what's going on with this case, because this is really puzzling. Like I said, the name for my Facebook came through as I'm doing this video, so that tells me the mail, whoever that mail is, to her. And I've already, like I said, completed, no, here's Kanika. I've already completed Christy Love's private reading on my page. She's going to be doing a video, like I said, if I haven't mentioned it in the beginning, with this male talking, me trying to talk, and my granddaughter, I sort of forget. She's going to be doing a video on her validation for her spirit session I did for her family, and it's just turned out to be a beautiful story. It really touched my heart. You know, I cried a little bit just because I felt the closeness in it. But this is a really puzzling case. This is a bird over here right by my feet. How funny. This is definitely a no-no when a spirit tries to more or less F with me. I don't tolerate shit like that. You're trying to cover up an innocent child's past that was most likely hell, and I think that's just a really rotten thing to do, and I'm going to be taking care of that very quickly. So that's going to be the outcome of the spirit session soon. I'm going to be, if I get a lot from her, she's passed. If I get 1 or 2 words, blankness, she's still around here somewhere. Now, the other odd part I got, now this could mean anything. It doesn't even mean it's for this case. I got the word sold. Sold can just be bought, sold, something, an item. Doesn't mean it has anything to do with this case. But I thought to write that down because it was very, just popped up as we were in this. So that's my outlook and gain for this, because I need to gain her to trust me and to know that it's okay if she is passed, because children usually would like to speak to a parent or a family member. Just because I'm me doesn't mean she'll trust me. I'm an energy that she can just come to. Very confused today on the readings. I was really pissed off to know that you had somebody that was trying to, I guess you could say, blackball or just put a shade over my eyes that didn't exist. And I figured it out quickly after this first reading, and I just knew that it wasn't meant for her. So that is this video. I'm going to be doing Kanika next, as well as Relisha's video. Am I going live? I don't know. Possibly for one of them at least, maybe. The person that's going to be doing it to moderate the videos or you know, make sure no persons of interest in any case can come through and say what they have to say. It's not going to be happening anymore. So this is the video for today. I hope anything that I said about this case makes sense, or even, you know, comes to mind of who this person could be. Parental or parent. Okay. So that is the video for today. When I do her spirit session, I am going to do another tarot session, because once I connect with her energy and she trusts me, I will get more. I do tarot as an extra aid, extra hand into finding the deeper secrets that are hidden somewhat, so to speak. They usually, because a hidden secret came up, and when I was doing the tarot session, hidden truths, so to speak. So that's what I want to try to figure out. But this is my video for today, and thank you, everybody. If you need any questions answered for this, do message me, but do not give me any misleading, anything like that. I do not want any info. When the case is done and I'm done with her energy, you guys may validate what comes through, but don't send me any videos or anything like that, because I don't watch video. I do not, because it's just, I don't think it's okay to watch video if you're working on a case. Yes, I can look at a picture with no names or anything. That's okay, because I can pull from the picture and it's coming solely from the, you know, the energies. But this is my video, and again, thank you, and I will see you guys soon for Relisha and Kanika's videos.